Hello and welcome everyone. This is John RMS, aka AceBullion, and today I have a sponsored video that's brought to you by myself and obviously my sponsor, the Silver Trader. No, it's not for this machine, but this is one of the machines I actually just picked up because the last one that I ordered, and I thought it was a really super awesome, machine. It blew up and caught fire. And I've been dying to actually replace it with something else, and I finally just kind of bit the bullet, bought one. We'll see how that one does, because if you go back through the history of my video, you'll actually see the machine catch fire, and it was on its very first use. Scared the living daylights out of me. I swear to God, honestly, it was funny. But there you go. All right, so what do I have today? What do I have? Well, first off, I have an apology. Yesterday, this video should have came out yesterday, but I decided to be a little bit silly. And I also was quite busy as well. So I managed to do tons of packaging and get a lot of orders that I personally had to get out the door in the nicest possible way to be shipped off to my customers. And yeah, again, I couldn't have done it without the Silver Trader's help because, well, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'll leave it at that. But anyway, right, so what do I have here? Well, I have a new coin. Ish. Have this. I'm going to keep it at a distance because I want to show you the older design. And I did review this a long time ago. There it is. Okay. Now, this is the 2018 version, and if I back up and zoom in, you're going to see, not through fault of my own, and yes, I know I'm handling this, I don't really care about it at all, but the sides were always a issue. And the sides, when they were packaged, this one actually doesn't seem to be too bad, given the circle. Oh, there you go, there's some. We could really start to zoom in if I wanted to. But this is the 2018 Perth Mint Dragon Chasing the Ball. And you can see there's 4 nines. Now, they minted 500,000 of these things. That's right, 500,000. This is the first year release. So, pretty cool. Well, they learned their lesson. In 2019, I did a review on that as well. They decreased that number to a very nice number of 250,000. Well, on comes 2020. Here we go. And in 2020, let's just try to get this backed out. And in 2020, they have kept that number at 250,000 mintage only. So, one of the first and noticeable differences is that we do not have this kind of generic, boring look. As much as I really hated it back then, and it hasn't milk spotted yet, but it's. I don't think it will. I think that's just because I was holding it in spots. But anyway, as I said, I'm not bothered about my personal one. But the differences are night and day, as you can see. If I put them side by side. The design for the Queen's face has changed slightly. And we have her looking to her left. As opposed to kind of a surprise, look at me portrait. We don't have that starburst effect either. That's something that I'm happy has gone away, because that just reminded me of those kangaroos. This one has the pearl necklace, the earrings, even the crown is different, and her hair. I mean, everything is different. So let's just focus on this coin. So we have 4 nines, just absolutely pure, lovely silver. Lovely matte finish, high gloss, again, they decided to, mix the $1, so it's technically a coin, and then they put 2020 with a nice high finish. Very pleased about that. Now the sides will be prone to the normal packaging because they get thrown into a big box. Yep. Right, so on the reverse, we have the two here. The first one, we have the dragon chasing the ball. Well, let's put you a bit sideways, mister. This is a yin-yang style dragon. So you have two dragons chasing a ball. And we'll try to zoom in on this a bit more and capture some details. And I'll move the camera, I apologize. This way I can get in and get things a bit more detailed. So there we have one of the dragons there. You can see it. And there we have another. And they're chasing the ball. And it's quite clever how they have, I forgot, I'm so zoomed in, how they have this almost smoke-like effect with the pearl ball or whatever. And it's almost in a yin-yang shape. However, the two dragons kind of compensate for that in my view, because they're directly opposed to each other and they're mirroring each other. And, that is just super awesome in my book. I like it. Normally, I'm not a fan of these. So, for me to give you any kind of praise on one of these Perth Mint bars here would actually be something. And, I'm actually giving some praise to it. I do like it. It goes to show you, I'm not a fan of this one whatsoever. Even though they've, they had the scales and everything else. Yeah, okay. It just didn't do it for me. This one, yeah. I mean, I could see why people are collecting the series. I don't have a 2019 that I'm aware of at the moment. I don't think I will be getting one. Just because I'm not. I would say this is a Marmite type of thing. So if you're going to collect a 1 ounce coin in a capsule, of any sort, this probably is more ideal than trying to collect, let's say, the rounds. At least these will sit in a very nice, even a box or security cabinet, whatever you have going for you, safe, very nice and neatly. Whereas, on a round, you lose so much, of your own personal space. So, yeah, I do like, that by the way is for the Perth, I do like this a lot. I wish, and you can see here, by the way, what I was talking about in each of the corners, just about every corner, almost, little kind of scratch marks there. I'll zoom in and let you really have a look at them. And bear in mind, I'm under extreme magnification, guys. You can see my fingerprints here. But if you look, that is due to them, to the Perth Mint and their packaging. This is not down to, any retailers. So it's not down to the Silver Trader or anyone else who's done that. But it is something, you could be aware of it. I've made you aware. I think that's the easiest thing to say. I've made you, aware that it's there. So, overall, yeah, I like it. Am I personally going to buy this? I will be honest and say no. And I might get a lot of criticism for that, but this is not to my personal taste. However, I do think it is a very beautiful looking coin. And I think that it is something that collectors will be going mad for. So I'm curious to know what your view is, what your opinion is. Do you like it? What do you think of the changes since 2018? Look at that. Look at that. That is so different. I'd zoom in, but I'm holding on to both bars at once. Let's see here if I can do this a bit better, and then it should be a lot easier. So, are you more keen on the design? You know, I do like the yin and yang. Definitely, that's a given. That would be the only saving grace why I would buy this coin, personally. Yes, I do have the, I said the first one that came out, but as you can see, I handle it, and I really don't have any care in the world for it. As far as I'm concerned, that'll probably end up in my melting pot. Anyway, so I have everything here at the moment done to show you. Now I await your opinion. And if you do like, by the way, yesterday's kind of just random chat, yes, I am better from this side of the screen. Then, by all means, I do plan to do more open chats. I'm not just just a hand or two hands hiding behind something. I will be here to answer any questions honestly, give you my honest view. I have no problem, in not hiding my face. I know a lot of people have security issues or whatever, and I totally understand that. But as far as I'm concerned, no, I really don't. I have nothing to lose. By showing my face, I highly doubt anyone's going to recognize me around the area. And there you go. All right. Be safe wherever you guys are. Have positive, happy thoughts. And just know I'm here for you. And thank you again to Silver Trader. Please make sure you click the like button. Give me a big thumbs up. Share it if you can. And leave a comment down below. Be sure to check out the description as well if you want further details on this. All right. Have a great day wherever you are. Bye for now.